Hi, and welcome back to the Independent Investment Banking course. This is lesson 14. What are the bulge bracket investment banks? So when we're talking about the largest investment banks in Wall Street, the ones that are doing the biggest deals, the most exciting, a lot of the most talented financial engineers, we're talking about the bulge bracket investment banks. So we're going to hop into it. So the bulge bracket investment banks, as I mentioned, are the largest and most prestigious financial institutions globally, extensive range of services and product groups. So when we're talking about those investment banks that have all of the products, debt capital markets, equity capital markets, all of that good stuff, M&A, we're talking about the bulge bracket investment banks. So they do the biggest deals, the most meaningful, impactful, transformational deals, and the most exciting, and are really, really amazing. You'll see those in the Wall Street Journal or Barron's or whatever you're reading. So hopping into Goldman Sachs, notable for their high-profile M&A transactions, strategic advice and growth in restructuring, excels in capital raising as well when it comes to equity and debt offerings, as well as the securities underwriting, pivotal and IPOs. Goldman Sachs is the prestigious firm when it comes to M&A that you want to be thinking of when it comes to any career options for you or the potential to work with them or interview with them. So a couple of not recent major deals, but historical major deals. United Technologies and Raytheon merger in 2020. They advised United Technologies in its merger with Raytheon, creating one of the world's largest aerospace and defense companies. Also, something you're probably pretty familiar with, Uber's IPO in 2019. They were the lead underwriter for Uber's IPO, which raised $8.1 billion. One of the things that you're going to see is a lot of these bulge bracket investment banks are pretty similar when it comes to the different product groups. They all have, extensive coverage in terms of all the products that are necessary when it comes to a bulge bracket investment bank. But some will focus on different areas and have specialties in different areas, lead the league tables in different areas. Some are stronger in M&A, some are stronger in particular types of sectors or subsectors. But suffice it to say that all of the ones that you mentioned, you see here, will have strong M&A, capital markets, etc. A couple of not recent but historical transactions for JP Morgan are going to be the Amazon acquisition of Whole Foods in 2017. They were the lead financial advisor to Amazon in its $13.7 billion bid or acquisition of Whole Foods, and then also Qualcomm's acquisition of NXP Semiconductors in 2018. They were the lead advisor for Qualcomm in its $44 billion acquisition of NXP. Morgan Stanley, once again, another huge name, providing top-tier strategic advisory services in M&A, capital raising and restructuring, leader in capital markets, facilitating debt and equity offerings efficiently. A couple of historical major deals that Morgan Stanley was involved in. Microsoft acquisition of LinkedIn, 2016. They were the lead advisor to Microsoft in its $26.2 billion acquisition of LinkedIn. And then Salesforce's acquisition of Tableau in 2019. They advised Salesforce on $15.7 billion acquisition of Tableau. So just a couple of notable things. And I'm just going to keep it pretty high level because we're not necessarily going to go into the sector expertise for these particular investment banks, but I just wanted to give you some names high level so you can understand what to look for, who to pay attention to, and the types of deals that they work on. So Citigroup as well, M&A and capital raising, M&A advisory, capital raising, providing tailored financial solutions, extensive network of industry experts, historical transactions that they were involved in, T-Mobile and Sprint merger in 2020. They were a financial advisor to T-Mobile in its $26 billion merger with Sprint. LVMH, the luxury, holding company, acquisition of Tiffany in 2021. They advised LVMH in its $15.8 billion acquisition of Tiffany & Co. And then moving on to Bank of America Merrill Lynch. So once again, full product suite there. Historical transactions that they were involved in: Bristol-Myers Squibb's acquisition of Celgene in 2019. They were the lead financial advisor to Bristol-Myers Squibb in $74 billion acquisition of Celgene, and then Disney's acquisition of 21st Century Fox in 2019 for $71.3 billion acquisition there. So a lot of amazing transactions. One of the things that I will say is just start paying attention to the league tables. You can pull them up and see who's winning in which category and which product, and really get an understanding of, hey, here's the strengths here, here's the strengths there, and then also be able to pay attention to the types of deals that they work on. Read the Wall Street Journal, get into Barron's, all of that good stuff. But hopefully this was helpful, guys. Just some familiar names that you should pay attention to.